Every great moment starts with a vision and the desire to explore the unknown. Just over 3 years ago, a vision was born here in Qatar. A vision to build the country's very own satellite and launch it into space. And today is that momentous day, the day when that vision becomes a reality. This is the story of Es'hailSat.
If you say worried, definitely worried. I don't want to lose all the effort. The people back in Doha, they put us under pressure because they celebrated before the launch. So we don't want to fail them. Our people deserve the best and they are waiting to have the satellite in space. That moment is a very important moment for Qatar. Especially it's the first satellite, and hopefully we launch Es'hailSat successfully. You know, Qatar has decided in the last few years to start diversify the economy and start to find a sustainability away from the oil and gas industry. Qatar Satellite Company will help to diversify the economic, also will help to create the independent satellite or independent broadcast for our local customers in Qatar, as well as the MENA region.
It's all over in news. Everybody is talking about Qatar vision to become a country that has a lot of economic resources.
There were several objectives behind and around the establishment of Qatar Satellite, which known today as Es'hailSat, such as the economic diversification and the opportunity to create the satellite industry in Qatar and creating broadcasting independence.
It is very critical for the development and for achieving Qatar 2030 vision and having a knowledge-based society. Es'hailSat will be the digital platform where people will come together, they will connect. It will really open for infinite small industry and digital media, digital advertisement, and I think that's where the future is going.
You know, satellite industry was really new in Qatar, okay, and we started from scratch. We decided to not only build and operate, we also decide to invest in Qatari engineers. Our people is our main asset. So we invest in them and to maintain the continuation, to maintain the sustainability, also to create and to build the satellite industry within Qatar.
We're so excited seeing the Qatar investing in the satellite industry. So we saw an opportunity to join the companies.
As a Qatari, I feel very proud of this project.
Yeah, we were the four first in this industry, which is amazing.
You know, the journey actually started early 2009 when we formed a committee which was responsible to gather and collect all the stakeholders' requirements.
طبعا هذا المشروع كان مجرد رغبة وبعد الحصول على الموافقة الكريمة من صاحب السمو الأمير، أو أصبحت هذه الدراسة أصبحت واجب على فريق العمل إنجازه، وهو تحقيق هذا الحلم لدولة قطر.
When we had all these requirements in place, we decided to look for someone who will seriously complement and help Qatar to achieve its goals, the most reliable and the most experienced satellite operator, manufacturer, launcher. So we can start from the orbital slot partner, who is Es'hailSat. Es'hailSat owns part of 25.5 East, okay? and we partner with them to have a share within their capacity. Also, we have a partner, Space System Loral, who is satellite manufacturing, who has over 50 years of experience. Also, we have another partner, which is Ariane. Ariane is the most reliable launcher today. So Es'hailSat has several features. We try to have the latest and the most powerful technology in satellite industry. And by launching Es'hailSat, that means that extra connectivity channels will be available to Qatari stakeholders as well as MENA region stakeholders.
Everyone in the region knows about interference coming to the main TV channels, Al Jazeera, Al Arabiya, and even Al Jazeera Sport. They are affected during the World Cups. So our first satellite is bringing a unique feature actually, and maybe advanced feature compared to the others to make sure that we prevent this from happening.
Es'hailSat also will have extra satellite capacity in terms of transponders.
Currently, most of the TV broadcasts are done in Ku band, but this Ku band spectrum start to be overbooked, as in the MENA region you have many regional content developing and local content developed. So many channels are coming and they are using the same Ku band spectrum, which is reduced. So with Es'hailSat on the long future, we will ensure that for this region, they will have enough spectrum to be able to do TV broadcasting.
The satellite program, being a space or a rocket science, is a very challenging. It has many aspects. I mean, if we just talk about the development of the satellite and the testing of it, you know, it's a very complex operation. It starts from the material that you can use in the space that has to have heritage. It has to be a very special made to last 15 years in very extreme condition. The satellites, it's basically a platform that's full of electronics. So in order to ensure that those equipment and electronics will last 15 years under the very extreme cold and hot condition, you have to really design them and then test them until you are 100% sure, and maybe more than 100% sure, that they are not going to let you down when they are there, because once you have some kind of in-orbit failure, the only thing you have telemetry that tell you there's a problem, and then you have very limited measures to resolve the issue. Also the workmanship. You know, there is no such thing called labor in the satellite industry. They have to be skilled engineers, technicians that deal with that, because you cannot even tolerate as small as a hair in the whole satellite, because this can really compromise your, let's say, communication lines between transponders or in your payload. It's really a very specific mission. It requires a lot of detailed engineering and almost perfect workmanship to do the job.
Yeah, at the start of the program, Es'hailSat came to SSL expressing a desire for a training program or an internship where they could have some of their young engineers come over here and learn about all aspects of the commercial satellite business. We developed a program with Es'hailSat that met their requirements, and the 4 young engineers came fairly early in the program and went through the internship.
It was a great opportunity to join the program in California to actually see the manufacturing of the satellite. If you see it as something, you can better understand it, because you know the most challenging part was the design part, but after you see the satellite is being built, it's become easy for you.
Our mission in the United States or with the company was getting the most of the training that was set up for us there.
We went through several phases. The first phase was the design of the satellite.
It was classroom training, so we were having Satellite 101, orbit dynamics, like space theories that affects the satellite industry.
The second phase was the manufacture, the start of the manufacturing.
The training was happening at the same time with the project, so whatever we get from the training, we can see it right away on the project.
Actually, we've seen the satellite from it was in the block diagrams until the parts coming in, get assembled, then the whole testing that the satellite goes through until the end.
We went through a lot of phases, especially I can mention the propulsion system, we discuss about it, the TCNR system, we discuss about it. Also, the testing system, for example, the dynamic testing, the acoustic testing.
Monitoring the project over there was also one of our responsibilities, and we report back to the head office regarding any updates or any suggestions that we have regarding the project.
It was really challenging in the first few months. At the end, you could see yourself developing to being an engineer.
We have in the past provided training to other customers, mostly in a technical sense. This training was quite a bit different and covered a lot more aspects of the satellite industry, including the business aspects. How do you procure a launch vehicle? How do you buy launch insurance? How do you get financing from export and import banks? How do you acquire orbital slots and frequency allotments? So besides just the technical parts of the satellite program, it covered a lot of the business aspects of the commercial satellite industry.
They have a very experienced people. They have people that work in the satellite industry for 26 years. And they are not just working in the one subsystem or system. They have worked in several subsystems. So it was a great opportunity to sit with these people and get their knowledge and transfer it to Qatar to help procuring the next satellite for our company.
These young men learned more in their 2 years here at Loral in this intensive internship program than a lot of people learn in 20 years in this business.
Personally, I was feeling the energy from the people that we were working with. They are proud of what they are doing, and they should be.
They're extremely hardworking, bright young engineers, and I see them as future leaders at Es'hailSat in helping them to grow their company.
It's actually feel very good. You spend 26 months seeing the satellite going through each phases, and you feel proud that you are a part of this program.
It was the right decision that time, and hopefully it will not be the last.
We really gained a lot of knowledge. We developed this set of skills. Of course, we need to develop them more. We are looking forward to doing Sail 2, Sail 3, and I am sure each time we will be closer to develop that competency level that we are called let's say a world-class operator. That's where we're going.
We have a very ambitious plan to have around 6 satellites within 10 years, okay? So now we are around 3 years, okay? We have a plan to have a Sail 2 by 2015, let's say end 2015, early 2016, and so on.
Now the company is talking already about Es'hailSat 3 and Es'hailSat 4 and which type of services we are going to implement there. So the future looks very bright with the aim of having 6 satellites within the next 10 years, which is like feasible for the company and also for the country.
The satellite has completed all its assembly and testing and is being prepared for shipment to the launch base. It's a very exciting time. The team is extremely focused. We're trying to make sure every little detail is covered and ensure that the plan we have moving forward is going to occur.
We can't believe it that it is almost ready and it's going to be shipped to the launch base.
Being now nearly at the launch base, it really feels different, like ending a project while starting a successful beginning for this company.
never imagined, I will be working in satellite industry. I always heard rocket science, but now I know what it is.
We do sense from people like believing in us as ambassadors for this new industry, like within the company, within our society, even friends.
They start asking questions, a lot of questions. What you do, how is it easy, is it hard, what is your challenges? They ask questions about Es'hailSat by itself. So sometimes I tell them that I'm a rocket scientist.
It's a truly interesting field to work in. The set of skills that we are developing really could add a lot of value for the country, for the nation, and developing the company to undertake such big, mission in Qatar is a huge step by the government.
بالنسبة لنا يعتبر فخر وإنجاز والقطر بشكل عام، ولا يمكن أن نتعدى هذه المرحلة بدون ما نعطي أو نقدر للناس اللي ساهموا، وخاصة أصحاب القرار وعلى رأسهم سمو سيدي أمير البلاد المفدى للدعم الغير محدود اللي حصل عليه المشروع إلى أن وصلنا له المرحلة.
The launching of the satellite is, maybe many will think it's a very straightforward task. It's actually very complicated.
After launch, the satellite can be affected with many events. The vibration of the launcher, you have also the temperatures that are completely different from when you have ambient temperature on the ground. So you need to make sure that at the end that the satellite is operating adequately and it didn't suffer any malfunction during the transfer to its orbit. And once testing is completed, we start operating it and offering service to our customers.
So it's the excitement, it's the worry, it's the expectation.
I want to see the satellite in space. I'm really waiting for that moment. We work hard for the last 3 years, just for this moment. The Qatari people now start talk about Es'hailSat. What Es'hailSat will bring to Qatar, what the advantage of Es'hailSat. So this has put a pressure under us that we don't fail those people.
We are doing our best, and inshallah we will succeed. It will be something to remember, especially the first satellite.
The rocket's going up, my heart's still beating.
All the work we've done, all the hard work we put on it, it's all worth it right now.
I am sure I am feeling as any Qatari now, because all Qataris are happy now. And if you go and check Twitter and all social media, you will see how people back in Doha are happy.
Our bird is flying right now, 10 days to 14 days to reach its orbit. Everything is going well.
I just received an information that the ground station receive signals with the satellite, which is a good and a great indication that the satellite working properly so far.
All the Qataris today is watching and waiting for the final announcement of successful launch today, and that's why you could see everybody is proud, happy, and we could see through the different people around me today. Everybody is receiving congrats from different family members and friends. It's a big day for us. For Vodafone, we will be one of the potential clients in the future for Es'hailSat.
We're really proud, especially getting pictures back from Qatar about the launch. They're viewing it live on TV, and everyone is really excited there.
I'm really glad and happy that we launched Es'hailSat successfully, and I'm really happy that we honor our commitment and promise to the country, to people, to everyone in Qatar. Hopefully, the successful launch is just the start.